Weather Bell Analytics meteorologist Joe Bastardi. A little bit early this week with the Ghost Salt video. Here's what we've got going. By Friday evening, the U.S. ensembles, and I think this is a good forecast, of forecasting this amount of snow, 2 to 4, locally 6 inches of snow, coming through Pennsylvania into the New York area, southern New England also. What's going to happen here is that we're going to get an Arctic front push, and low pressure is going to develop along that front and move eastward Thursday night and Friday off the eastern seaboard. Now, there's actually an analog to this, and I outlined it on our weatherbell.com premium. I can't put all the maps up here. The mini blizzard of St. Patrick's Day 1967 in New York, which in a period of 6 hours dumped 4 to 6 inches of snow. A very similar situation the day before was nice and tranquil. Front came through, low developed along the front, and this kind of thing happened. So that's number one. Number two is going to track further south so that we get the snow into the Tennessee Valley, into the Virginia over here. And by the time that's done, the snowfall amounts look like this. So you can see them increasing because of that storm tracking so far to the south. This looks like it misses the mid and North Atlantic states over here. But it's the third one that comes through the Ohio Valley and then is likely to redevelop along the mid-Atlantic coast and bomb out northeastward. That has a chance to be the blockbuster. And you can see by the time we get to Wednesday how much more snow is filled in here. And if you like that, you might love this. This is a 16-day total. So the upshot of all this is that this may be the busiest 10-day period of the entire winter as far as having to spread salt and fight snow and ice. And what's more hideous about it is there is enough Arctic air to keep it below freezing and blow it and drift it around. But it's also, at this time of the year, with the sun getting so high in the sky, a concern that it can melt during the day and then refreeze quickly in evenings and roads that were considered safe. So that's another aspect you may have to consider here. Now I want to show you one more thing. I continue to research what happened this winter. Look at the 500 millibar pattern. This is what we expected to happen and why we were predicting the cold February. See that trough in the east, the blocking over the top here, the ridge in the western part of the United States. The idea that was that we were going to go to that pattern, but we were going to get much colder temperatures. And you may say, boy, did you get fooled? And I'll tell you why I got fooled, because most of the cases like this that we research are very, very cold. Here's an example of what's coming up. This is a March 11th through 16th. And of course, the map angles are different over here, but you see the same general look over here, and look at the temperatures it's going to produce as opposed to what happened before. So old school methodology is working. We told you that the winter's not going to be over until the first week of April. I mean, even late in March and early April, I can see some return, but this definitely looks like it has the potential to be the highlight of the winter. And to paraphrase Seinfeld, if it turns out to be real, it will be spectacular. Enjoy the weather. It's the only weather you got.